what about this? Is Robbie from Premier Lawns, lawn care company based in Belfast, Northern Ireland. We're out doing some winter lawn feeds today. I thought this would be a good opportunity to show you 3 past jobs. So the first job we're going to is a job where we did a lawn renovation. Now this lawn got badly damaged in the drought last year, so we're fixing that. The second lawn we're going to is a lawn where we did some work about a month ago and we brought 7 tons of stones through into this garden and had very limited access. The third video is about the week in a life of a self-employed gardener, so make sure you stick around to see all of them, okay? This is a lawn that we renovated in the spring. It was all about a drought parts lawn. So this lawn last year got really burnt. So because there's not a lot of light and stuff coming in here, we overseeded it with the fescue grass seed. You can see it's a lot finer. You can see the finer grass seed the whole way through it. Then Daniel here just doing the winter feed on it. It was a full lawn renovation. We used about a ton of topsoil and we really heavily scarified it and aerated it and overseeded it. So if you want to see that video, the link will be at the end and in the description. If you're enjoying this video, please hit the like button down below. Give me a big thumbs up. It really helps me out and helps me grow my channel. This is another garden revisited. How to move stones with limited access. So we brought 7 tons of stones over this lawn. We'll put down a road. We'll put down underlay, and then we'll put stones at the top, and then we brought like a wee mini truxton dumper over the top of it. And but as you can see, the lawn's really recovered, so putting the road down really helped, putting the stones over it. And then when we were finished, we aerated all this area, and then we pulled it up with a spring back rake. You can see where it's sort of raked up, and what that does, that lifts the grass up. The grass, a lot of the time, if you just left it mucky, the muck sits on top and it doesn't go anywhere. So if you get a spring back rake, and if you get a real heavy rake, it's like giving it a real light scarify, and it lifts all the grass up. And as you can see, it's totally recovered from it. So quite happy with how this lawn's progressing. So you can see here, this is where you can see the grass actually sort of sitting up, and that's from the scarifying. So the scarifying just lifts the grass and gets it to sit back up again. So you can see the holes in the lawn from the aerating. We just use the solid tine on it because it doesn't leave the mess. But the lawn's really benefiting from it. The last few weeks it's been really wet, and it's really wet underfoot. But as I say, the winter lawn treatment, just about tackling the moss and keeping the moss that area, and it'll be really good as well to keep the soil profile open. So there's another lawn I'm going to take you to. did a video in the summer called A Week in the Life of a Self-Employed Gardener. I'll put the link down below, or you can get the link at the end. I'm going to put this pathway in here. And the stones and stuff. And then we came back in the autumn there and we barked this here and we barked the bed and we tidied it up. We cut back quite a bit. We're quite harsh on some different things just to sort of just stuff down and try and free up some space and replace these stones. We took out the stones and replaced them. We just took the option of digging these here out and then replacing them with fresh stones. Not a big job. And then just cut back. We were quite hard on some things, but the client just wanted it a bit more open, and so they could stand in their kitchen and look out in the lawn. And these big things here, they didn't want to lose them, but at the same time they were getting just too unruly, so just cut them down a bit. So say we're just here doing the winter feed now. This will start to darken down, and you see this moss and stuff here, so we're putting on iron and seaweed into the mix today. I have a video on winter lawn feeds. I'll link that at the end as well, so you can catch that out and how to do winter lawn feeds. So over the next coming days you'll see this moss turning black, and you can actually see the lawn. I can see the lawn darkening down. We only treated it 10 minutes ago, but it's starting to darken down already, and that's the iron. It puts on a winter coat under the grass. It's really, really good for the grass, and it has an added benefit of it kills the moss. And then we also put the seaweed in. So the seaweed is actually a soil improver. So the clay locks up nutrients, and the seaweed's really good at unlocking that in the soil to make it more available to the plants. So that really helps. So we've started to add that into the winter feed. I have a really good blog about it. Really, the link down in the description, so make sure you check that out. So listen, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.